consumption.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more than's advisable.
No, that's okay, man. Is that? Oh, your dog's going nuts.
Yeah, my dog's going nuts. He's probably saying,
Yeah.
hello, everybody, to the WUD Podcast, episode 5.
We apologize for not dominating the past 2 weeks, but both these pussies got bubble guts.
Something else dominated me.
Yeah, it was rough, man.
Yeah, it was horrible. It dominated the shit out of me.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Well, hopefully everything's working because, I've had to move things around. We've had 2 weeks now for shit to break. And other good stuff like that. But hello, I'm Matt. That's Rory.
We've made some adjustments, so hopefully Rory will be loud and clear the whole podcast.
Yes, we adjusted my seat.
We made him short.
We haven't done anything with the audio equipment per se. We've just dropped my fat ass about 8 inches.
Put the whittle guy closer to the mic.
Just get closer.
Thank you. It's been a long time since I was called the little guy, man. I really appreciate that. But man, were you guys
are the middle guy?
Huh?
You are the middle guy.
I just appreciate when people don't use me as a reference for scale. Like when people tell stories about a big person, they always look at me and they're like, he was even bigger than you. Like, how could you possibly believe that?
Mm-hmm.
There's someone bigger than him out there.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm a big guy, but it's not freakishly large, just unadvisably fat.
Well, it's not just that. It's because you're tall. That's the thing. That people don't realize
Big
watching
man.
this that you're actually
Big
6'9".
What are you? 6 what?
6'3".
6'3"?
It seems paltry to most people, but when you're my height, 6'3" is pretty tall.
I have the physique that if I did any kind of healthy eating and working out, I could actually look decent. But I've decided with my winning personality it would be unfair for me to have a body and a personality. So
If you lost a lot of weight, you think you get to 6'5"? Wouldn't that be cool? It's like you lost weight and you fucking grew taller. That would be awesome, man.
The bones release some tension and they start springing up.
Yeah, because I'm getting fucking shorter the older I get. And I know the years weren't kind to me when I was getting, I was in the fight game and I was in the wrestling game. And
then the porn game.
no, I did that one time. It was amateur porn, but it was my dick.
Stunt cock.
True story, by the way. But anyways, I've even noticed pants I bought less than 2 years ago. The bottom of them are getting longer.
like you're walking on the back of them now?
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if that's because
Maybe your ass is getting flatter.
I was going to say that, you dick.
So
Damn
your
it.
pants are hanging
That
for
can't possibly be true because I'm still fairly tight in the buttock region. The buttock, maybe not the beehole itself.
Okay.
Because after the last 2 weeks, you giving me a belly issue,
Thanks
now
for
you giving me a
clarification.
belly issue. At one point, dude, my poo was so watery, I could have shit through the eye of a needle. It was pretty uncomfortable. And then, I'm just that.
And if you're willing to do a waffle stomp, you can always shit through the eye of a needle.
I don't know about that. What I do know is, though, that paper, the paper test for your teeth has got to be perfectly clean. And I don't know if my
paper test. What's the paper?
Well, you
test
know how
for
you
teeth?
do the napkin test for your teeth, what your teeth are? Mine is fucking. I know my butthole's clean when there's blood on the paper. And then I itch for about 9 to 10 hours between my next poo.
That's not clean. That's a busted hemorrhoid.
I'm aware of that, but
fissure.
it is.
Fissure.
Yeah. No, that's up inside.
What are you guys doing over there?
It's a blood leak.
Yeah, but that blood allows me to get rid of the poo, and then
I think we need to have a talk about what you and Gina do in your spare time. Like, it's okay to keep things secret.
I'm an open book.
I want to hear more about the biology of how a ruptured hemorrhoid cleans the poo from your butt, rather than just mixes and becomes
Causes
blood poo.
infection.
No, well, I'm pretty sure I have sepsis. Been tired a lot recently and stuff. You know what I mean?
You do get pink eye a lot.
Wait, that's not pink eye. I have fuck you guys. I have a problem with my eye.
Yes, he keeps getting fecal matter in it.
My eye. No,
I don't know what's happening with it.
I keep getting pink eye. What'd you eat? Ass?
Yeah.
I know it can't be from my ass from scratching it because it was just itchy from blood that was getting it all clean from all the poo I left. I don't know how this happened.
I've just said it's like my version of baby wipes. You know?
And all of a sudden this turned into a health podcast.
It did.
Yeah. We're gonna start rivaling the doctor.
No, I'm super clean down there. Just, you know.
I can play doctor.
I don't want to play doctor with you. That's fucking terrifying.
I get very self-conscious when I'm cleaning my ass in the shower because of the noise that it makes, and I'm pretty sure you can hear it even outside.
How vigorous are you
What
going?
the fuck are you doing? Are you going side to side? Like,
All right. So clearly
we
we
can't skip a week anymore.
Clearly-
we've been nothing but butt talk
All right,
this entire fucking time.
flat ass boys here need anatomy lesson on big man. Think of like a creek, right? And it's running
I
through
got a river in the back.
and it's running through a meadow, right?
Yeah.
You don't really have to do much to get down to the creek. You're right there.
is your beehole in the meadow?
Now, imagine that you've got hills, like mountains, like you're in Alaska. You've got those big hills, and down at the bottom of that is the creek. It takes a hell of a lot more
I
work
feel sick.
to get down to the creek in that situation than it does if you're wiping a meadow. So, yeah. So when I'm getting in there, you know how it is.
But like, I actually don't know.
I
how
guess
it
you
is.
guys don't know how it is.
No, I am completely fucking confused.
It's-
I'll see you guys in episode 7.
Ask me what I gave my mom when I was born.
This is-
I gave her my brother. That's what I gave her. Is my brother. She got hemorrhoids like a mother.
really?
Yeah, and one fell off. So I got my
Did
brother.
she know that she wasn't? Did she know she wasn't supposed to deliver through that hole?
Yeah. Apparently, that's where greatness comes from. Anyway,
I'm just saying,
of
when I
buttholes-
wash my ass in the shower, it sounds like a wet Saint Bernard drying off.
Jesus.
You literally going to say you put your hand here, just going to slappy side.
It's
to
kind of
side?
like a
I was going to say that's
kind of like one of these. You get this all soaped up. We get the soap applied, and then you just kind of up and down
that's
the
weird.
hillside there.
Yeah. That's why vaginas go up and down this way rather than that way. Because if they were slide down a banister, go. I'm trying to change the topic here, guys.
All right. Well, how do you guys wash your ass? Tell me,
should've started-
what am I doing wrong?
Well, number one, let's talk about the mountains.
I can't help it that you guys are flat asses.
It's not that flat.
I'm surprised you're not sliding out of your chairs right now.
I have a firm buttock.
Flat and flat stays
one.
pretty flat, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't
yeah.
say mine are firm.
But talking about showers.
Jiggly.
Jiggly.
Just
I'd
had
call them jiggly.
I know you just had one. And I'm sitting down here.
I hear that with the dogs.
in the
man.
pub. I'm sitting down here waiting for Matt to come out the shower, and it takes like
pub.
20 minutes. Like I don't know.
Fuck it did.
It took like 20 minutes. I don't know what you were doing. Like maybe
just got-
afterwards you were putting on your eyeliner or some shit. But I'm sitting here and I'm talking to your daughter, and I'm like, "How long does it take him to shower?" And she says, "It
Hey,
takes them
fuckers.
a long time." Me personally, I get the 3 hot spot areas. You know, as far as obviously everything gets washed.
By the way, hello, Sherlock.
But I
And
spend
God's wife.
Hey fucker, I spend some time. I get the armpits. I do a triangle wash of the gens, right here, and then the B area, and then I'm done.
See, when I do the gins, I do like your chopstick story, where it's I pull that thing out and we
They
rinse
don't know
up
the
the
chopstick
sides of
story.
it. Yeah, I want full extension. I want to make sure that,
So we're good.
huh?
They don't know the chopstick story, so we're good.
We had to get to what, 345 viewers before you would say it?
Well, we've dropped 4 since we started talking about asses.
That's you guys.
So what'd you guys do for Easter? Did you hunt some eggs?
You know what I did? I hung it with Matt and we tried to fix my mower.
We figured out what it was. Did you get the shit for it?
I did. I got it today.
Did you put it on?
No, because I was going to
I
pull it
thought
outside and it
you
was
were.
fucking snowing.
Yeah.
Like it was actually snowing, and I'm like,
Yeah, that was my depression all day, too, because I wanted to put that hitch on that truck out there.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the rain. I had to go out there to hit the boys' school, and the whole time I'm just, like, angry at everything. I was cussing out Mother Nature, deities.
I've been angry
I was
for a
angry.
while. I need to deal with that. I think it's time to go home.
We need sun. Do you sit or stand when wiping?
What?
I sit.
You sit when
How
wiping?
do you wipe when you sit?
I don't stand. I lean. You gotta
What?
lean, man.
I mean, don't get me. I move all the way forward.
you gotta
What the
lean.
fuck is going on here? I thought there was only
Yeah,
one
like-
way to do this, man. Like,
Sherlock's asking.
Wait,
do
you
sit or
stand?
when I wipe my arse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't it pinch your butt cheeks together though?
No, because you kind of like shove. You kind of like one leg opens up a wee bit, and
No, see, I scoot all the way up to where I'm just about ready to fall off the front of it. Then I grab this cheek, I stretch it all the way out, and then I slam it down on the seat. This one all the way out, slam it down on the seat, so it's fully spread.
maybe if you did that when you were taking a shit, you wouldn't have to worry about cleaning the mountains.
That does happen sometimes. You'll get some timber lodged between the hills.
I am fucking brain
Trucks
smashed
get stuck
right
in the
now. I
mud,
thought
man.
there was only one way to wipe your butt. But I guess no, there is no.
Bouncing Bobby.
Fuck my life. This is so. Anyways, yeah. Apart from that, the last 2 weeks have been cool, guys.
Hey, it's Bouncing Bobby, by the way.
To
Hi,
Sherlock.
Bouncing Bobby. Hi, Bouncing Bobby.
What's with a Sherlock thing? You've never figured out anything in your life.
Shit, Sherlock.
Listen,
Damn.
Yeah.
That was vicious.
is that? It's like people always calling me Sherlock. It's like what? They say no shit, Sherlock, constantly.
Well, that'd make it a lot easier for you to wipe your butt. Wow, man, moving past that. That was.
No, we're not moving past that.
Please move past
With
that.
no. With the sit or stand thing, and my wife had a great point. She brought up that she thought maybe it'd be fun for us to do like a, is it manly kind of thing? And it does make me think.
Is what manly?
Do you sit to pee?
When I'm drunk. Or if no, just when I'm drunk, because I know when I'm drunk that I'm not a good marksman anyway. So when I'm drunk, I know I'm not. The target's sizable, but I know I'm not that good at aim when I'm wobbling back and forward. So I said to him to piss when I'm really drunk, because otherwise I'd wake up and not be drunk and have somebody shouting at me really, really loudly.
You just peed on the wall.
Cause yeah. Why do all the
closet.
toothpaste stained? Toothbrushes are just dripping. Yeah, nah, it's just better not to, man.
I sit. At home, I sit. I'm not
Like all the
I-
time?
Yeah, dude. The amount of problems I have.
You're not going
What-
to die
do-
taking a piss.
How long have you known me? That's probably the exact fucking way I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be like in the middle of a turd popping out, and that's when I'm gonna have an aneurysm or something. I'm gonna have a stroke.
So you're going to die pissing like a chick. He's going to die fucking
Soon.
wiping the mountains, leaning forward, and I've got blood poisoning. I guess we're just not very good at this living thing.
I tell you, the one thing you've got to really be careful of with the way I move forward, it's fine on most your toilet seats. Standard toilet seats, your home toilet seat, fully enclosed, not a problem. But if you're out and about in the world, and you guys know this, everybody's seen it, the toilet seats that are just like the U shape, they don't
Oh, the
they don't
front's
completely
missing?
close.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to make sure that the guards are completely in and that seat is nice and firm, because on more than one occasion I've gone to scoot up, and as the balance shifted and the gravity comes down on the front of it, I roll part of my nut skin up under that. Kind of like there's something about Mary. I walked out of a Kentucky rest
that
stop
hair
one
gel?
time. We got a bleeder.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
disgusting.
Plus the judgmental looks you get from everybody else in the rest stop as you walk out of the
On your-
stall after you've just let out a blood curdling scream
and
3
then
minutes
you
prior.
get like myriad blood all over the front of your fucking shorts.
It hasn't broken through yet, but they can tell I've been crying.
We should call this podcast "Wait, Suck at Life, Die," because it's really not. From what I'm hearing right now, we're dropping the ball on a lot
We're
of
a
things.
mess.
He's especially dropping the ball on the toilet seat.
I mean, it was after I urinated. I urinated first. Then I roll my nuts up and scream.
Oh,
Cry.
Fuck, that sounds so disgusting.
Cry. I like to stay clean. So I do at home. When I'm in public, no, standing all the time. When I'm at home, yeah, I do sit. I'm not gonna lie. Make fun of me all you want. I don't
What
give
if
a
you're
shit.
at the back of your garage? Like, do you squat to piss there too? Like a
No,
bitch
no. I have had to pee down the drain in there twice.
in the garage?
Yeah,
Good for you, man.
but I'm standing. If I'm in my house, this is my house.
You mean you didn't
motherfuckers.
actually lay down and just put it directly into the drain? Just like you're laying there,
right in the hole.
laying on your stomach in the garage.
And his kid comes up, parks his bike, and his ass cracked.
No kickstand needed.
Horrible.
That's what you should do with me when I'm dead. Just bury me with my ass just showing us something parked with BMX in it. At least I'm being useful then. I'm fucking useless now. Christ, no.
Gross.
Yeah, man. Wow,
Gross.
I feel now like I have to shower.
You probably should have.
Well, I did shower beforehand.
Well, if you took a proper shower, it sounds like you take like a
Yeah.
a drive-by shower.
You take a horse bath. That's what you're
it's not
doing.
a horse bath, dude. We're guys. Like, we don't fucking like
You're a whore.
tons of hair to wash or nothing, man. You just fucking grab some soap. You start from the top. You fucking go down. It takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I can take a fast shower.
No,
No.
I can usually get down to 5 or 6 minutes pretty quick.
5 or 6.
Oh yeah, my showers are like 20 minutes plus.
Normal showers?
Oh yeah.
10 to 12 for me. 10 to 12.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I have things I got to do in there. There's
You
a
got
lot of real estate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm glad we
Let's
went
get
there.
those on the
I just
same
when you
page.
said there was things to do, I started panicking a wee bit. Just
Well,
wee
there's that too. It's the only private time I get.
bit. Which, by the way, I just want to. I watched back some of the
bathrooms are like meeting areas.
meeting between me and my left hand.
Oh, Jesus.
I do. So I was watching back some of the other episodes, and there was the one where I was talking about my first sexual experience, which was essentially nutting in my shorts when I was 14 at the red light district in Amsterdam. I noticed that you guys just completely let me go on that and fucking left me out to dry.
Yeah, we did. Moving on.
Yeah,
We usually do leave you out to dry.
that is true.
Just like you needed to leave your shorts.
I took a sock off and put it in there so it didn't bleed through. It was a bad time in my life. But then it was like, I'm never going to see these people again. You know what I mean? And
See,
then I end up
that's-
on TV. So I'm pretty sure they're like, this is the guy that fucking squirted on himself. That was a terrible accent. I apologize to any Dutch people that might be watching this.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then you yell at me for making the as best as Scottish I can. It turns out to be a fucking pirate.
every time. Yeah. Dude, well, I get Australian a lot, which I hate, and then you're always like, "R." Like every time, here comes Rory again. R. I'm like, when the fuck have I ever said that?
Arr, you be good out there at North. Arr, be good. That's my best Scottish accent.
It's
I don't
like-
know, you know.
Well, the funny
Blah,
thing
blah,
is,
blah.
is his accent on this podcast so far has been broken into 2 parts.
That's
Unintelligible?
yes. Which is why we've decided that it's weird when I go here, I don't know what to do with my hands. It's just super strange. The car was pretty good.
The 5 most important parts. You're at 3, Rory. What are the other 2?
What?
Yeah,
Important
Sherlock
parts.
says you just have to watch the 5 most
Yeah.
important
You
parts.
get your head, and you do that. As you get your armpits, you get the rest of yourself. Then you get to the gens, and you give a good old fucking scrubbing in there, get a wee bit around the back, and then your butthole. This might explain why I do have fungus on my right toe, though.
I was about to say, what about your feet?
Right.
I don't usually wash my feet that well.
Oh no, I have a soaking period that I do before I even wash my feet to make sure I loosen up all the epithelials.
I tried. So talking about like, feet stuff, Gina gave me this thing, and it's like plastic socks.
Talking about feet stuff, Gina gave me. Go ahead.
It wasn't not the way you're thinking.
I've seen this on a website once.
No, it's like these 2 plastic socks, and you put your feet in, and they're filled with gel, and you've got to like squish them around your toes, and then you've got to sit and like have your feet in there for 90 minutes. And
And you make fun of me for sitting and peeing in my own fucking house?
yeah, this is me trying to get. I got a fungy toe. My big toe is pretty fungy. It's really bad.
Mine's not.
It's like there's 4 layers of toenail on my big toe and my right foot.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but it's been there for a while. But she gave me these things to like put my feet in and hopefully try and kill it. And the only thing that happened was about 4 days later, all the skin in my feet just randomly fucking fell off. I think I was either in them too long or something. But I thought, hey, great, I get rid of it because like, the back of my feet are like hooves because I was wearing those wrestling boots for years. So just like super hard skin at the back.
Where did she get this stuff?
I have no idea.
Because
like,
it ate your skin off.
Yeah, literally within 2 days. It was 4 days later, like day number 5 and 6. My skin just fell off my feet.
So far, the volume's perfect, and soap will help you.
Soap is very helpful, but I can't use bar soap.
I use both. That's why it takes me longer.
Yeah, here's the deal, man.
I use body wash, and then I use bar soap.
But see, bar soap's always freaked me because think of the last thing somebody else washes and then the first thing you wash.
Oh, I have my own soap.
Yeah, I use my own.
I
grew up with 2 brothers.
You guys get that luxury?
Yeah.
Nothing is mine in my house.
We make that fucking luxury.
Nothing is mine in my house.
Yeah, I like the big Duke Cannon blocks.
Yeah, that's not
the big American bourbon soap.
Yep. Like a big
That's
American
right.
bourbon.
I even wash myself with bourbon.
Leaf and
That is
leather.
correct.
Wow.
I'm committed, sir.
That is commit.
Yep.
I take it and my wife has like this exfoliating glove thing.
Yeah.
And I drop it in that, and then it's exfoliating and washing at the same time.
Yep.
What?
It takes care of your hooves.
My hooves are done, man.
Now, I wear flip-flops for everything. Like, if I'm welding in the garage, I'm wearing fucking flip-flops.
That is true. I've seen
So,
it.
I've seen that too, yeah.
I did that entire frame for the Jeep wearing flip-flops and shorts. So, like, but...
See, which is fine getting like, little sparks on your feet, but the first time you drop something square on your fucking toes, you know all about it.
Oh, I have.
Then you're an idiot.
Too. It hurt, too.
Yeah, I tried wearing my slides to Walmart the other day.
Yeah?
And I thought, because everybody wears socks with their slides.
Not me.
And all the skin had fallen off my feet, so I'm like, I'm going to let them breathe. And I'm almost certain everybody noticed my funky toe. I think it's out there now, man. It's kind of gross.
Well, you could always say that Toe's kind of a fun guy.
You're a dick. I don't know if you've noticed this, but you guys can't see it, but off-screen, Matt has been drinking pretty fast. I see you grabbing
Yeah, seeing as you... I might finish yours.
Well, I'm milking it through the show.
I was, too.
And you don't have to drive home. This is your home. Matt lives at the bar.
Not much has changed from my 20s.
Yeah. God dang. You know what, man?
That's right, Kimmy Luhu. Exfoliation is underrated.
It is. I do.
We've got a comment from Kimmy Luhu, and she says exfoliation is underrated, and she could not be more accurate. I don't just want a soap. I want to take it off.
Yeah.
I want
take the top
I want
layer
new
off.
skin. Matter of fact, toweling off at the end of my showers is as important and time consuming to me as the shower itself.
How many towels do you use?
Just one, but it's a huge towel. I have a home towel that years back my mom and dad got me some towels. They're like beach towel size, but they're the regular scruffy home towel.
Yeah, like
which, by the way, I love nothing more than a scruffy towel. Don't give me this soft tissue paper bullshit. I want something that feels like it's got a grit rating to it. I want to know that I am doing work.
80 grit cotton.
Hey, when you skip a shower and your underside gets itchy and you scratch it really hard, that's an exfoliation too, isn't it?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, see, I exfoliate.
Yeah, but it's of the excess stuff that shouldn't be there.
I'm joking. I'm seriously joking.
I don't know if you are.
I'm really.
I have a
I don't want
terracotta. I have a terracotta scrubber upstairs that I use because I wear flip flops in the garage and I'll use those.
Kimmy Lou is asking what's the consensus on toe sharing. I will use somebody else's shower, usually Gina's, if it's the one she used for her hair.
Oh, I can't. Her hair towels are like
I
towels.
I don't.
Well, Gina went
At all.
full.
Thick.
Gina went full Britney a few years ago, if you remember, and shaved her head. So she doesn't really get a towel that wet.
Yeah,
men
yeah.
know,
No
joke, guys.
towel sharing in my house.
No.
No.
We do. There will be.
If you wash yourself so well, do you put a towel on the back of the door and then reuse it for another shower, or no?
It's got to be.
She
open.
says because I'm not sharing a towel with a 5-spot cleaner. That's for sure. Yeah, you wouldn't. I don't.
Tell you what, those spots are super clean though.
Yeah, I don't.
Just
I
those
don't.
spots.
I don't even like reusing my towel.
I do. I'll reuse it a couple times, but it's got to be laid out open. You got to let it dry Because if you let it dry a couple times, you don't have it bunched up, there's no chance for mildew or anything like that. It'll dry out just fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally bunching it up with my hand and just scrubbing to get dry, just make sure everything's off. Everything's off.
Yeah.
That way I know I'm good for the next week and a half till my next shower.
Remember I was growing up, Sunday was the bath day.
Sunday was the bath day.
Yeah.
Just happened to coincide with dishes day.
That's great.
Just do the dishes first.
That's like, I'm at higher risk of getting Parkinson's. And I tell Gina if it starts, because sometimes I've spoken with this, I'll just start like fucking randomly.
Mm-hmm.
And I says, Gina, don't.
Coke will do that to you.
Yeah, well, excess use of and then stopping, and then concussions on top. I say to Gina, it's not a sad thing because she would like feel sorry for me, and I'm like, don't worry about it, man. If I start shaking in the tub, just throw in the whites, and they'll be super clean in no time, man.
You're already agitated. That's like dual agitation.
You settle it out, man. I laugh because it's going to happen.
Making fun of you die is fun. Especially since you fuckers did that to me for so long.
Well,
you called out sick. What was it this time?
Zombie Matt was a real thing. You would
my
take 3 days
gallbladder
off
blew
and
up.
come back with like no body parts. You're like, Matt called in twice to comes back. He's like, yeah, I don't have a gallbladder anymore. Like, what the fuck happened?
Well, it's just that he kept
Sound like
threatening it. I kept picking dates on the office pool, and then motherfucker would pull through and show back up.
Right.
I won 0 from any of that.
Oh, I know there was a Deadpool.
There was a Deadpool.
I know there was
you
a
You had
Deadpool.
so many like
Maybe that's why I like the movie.
gallstones and like you would walk around, you sound like a fucking coin purse.
If I turn too fast, the rocks in my kidneys like shudder.
Yeah.
Somebody drop a box of rocks. Oh, that's me.
Inertia was not your friend. Jesus Christ.
No, it's not.
So
She's glad you all lost.
we lost.
Yeah, the pool.
It's not over yet, honey.
Kind of true.
Deadpool is still on, man.
It's kind of true. Maybe I'll be like Deadpool though. It's like I'll die, but then I'll just be like fucking mangled.
Now, let's be honest. You died last May, and the doctor never told you. You're just zombified and walking around, man. You're perfectly fine. You'll outlive every single one of us, I'm sure.
I believe it. They just got me my heart meds back too. At least one of them. So like, that'll keep beating after I die.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
I bought one of those watches that tells you your blood pressure and your heart rate.
Don't do that.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
It's
don't do
terrible.
that.
And we were just talking about it, man. It's like it does a sleep thing. And I don't care about anything else. My blood pressure's always spot on, always has been. My beats per minute, I'm usually about like 69. But
Of course you are.
yeah. But my restful
That's
sleep.
not made up at all.
No, it's normal. But 69. I'm seriously.
My beats are 69. My lower number's at 88. You know why? Because you get 8 twice.
Hold on, fuck. You're such a dick. Let me share it.
Oh no. Go to real doctors.
We get doctors?
Huh? No.
Oh, well, I don't trust those doctors, guys.
My mom will beat me up for using the VA.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. If you had a job, you could get health care.
Oh my fucking god, I hate you.
But yeah, man, the one thing
My face
that
is getting red. So I had 2 beers.
you need to have more. See if it's just the barman back here can get you another one. The watch
Bartender,
thing,
bring me another one.
it tracks sleep, and it says I'll get like 5 or 6 hours sleep, but only 9 minutes in the last 4 days were restful.
Yeah, like actual like REM.
Yeah.
Sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 fucking minutes. This is why I'm just gradually dying. That's what we do anyway. Week.
I hear footsteps upstairs. I'm expecting a beer to come.
Yeah, I hear footsteps
through
up
this.
steps too.
Footstairs.
How much of that bourbon did you drink? This has been a good
See how
episode.
many beers as you've had, man.
This has been a
We
good
should
episode.
take this thing on the road. I'm telling you. To get that Winnebago,
We'd have to have a different driver though.
We can get one. I'm sure we can.
No, we just take the camper and we just stay in that at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we get
Yeah,
Scottish.
fuck you guys and your campers. Oh wait, no, Roy don't have a camper, does he? Nathan's got a camper.
I fucking hate campers.
Nathan's got a camper.
There are 2
Rory, why
kinds.
don't you have a camper yet? Talk to
Yet?
Mike about your
You mean-
camper.
Yeah.
You mean ever? No, here's the thing, dude, and I will digress to Nathan here in a second, but I understand the camper thing. Like people want to go, but when you park your camper, you're never really beside like the greatest of people. There's usually some dirty asses there and bums and everything else. And then you got to keep paying. It's like a hotel room. Get a hotel room.
What experience are you basing this on?
Because I've actually fucking used to have I used to be in a campsite.
You were the people you're talking about, weren't you?
No, dude.
you're like,
I don't know why, but my neighbors kept changing, fuckers.
I feel so bad for all these nice families that
I'll
had to
have
stay
my
next
mother
to
listen
me.
to this. I'll have my mother watch this. We were the fun people, man. We were the party people. But no, I don't want to. When I go on vacation, and this is again just me. I think anybody do what you want is great. For me, campers are not viable because I worry about how untidy my house is all the time, and I try to keep it, even though I live with 3 heathens. And I try to keep it tidy. I don't want to go on vacation and still have to fucking clean. I like the fact in a hotel room I can drop my shit on the floor and somebody else is going to pick it up. And
I still don't do
have
that.
to worry
I was
about
going to
that.
say you're one of those people.
Hell yeah. If I didn't do that, the people coming into this country would not have jobs. So I take it as if I am a service. I am needed.
No, they're still gonna sanitize it. It's just they don't need to do extra work because I was like, I am not paying to do laundry.
No, it's not my laundry. It tells you no, fuck that. Like, no, I'm not going to like make stuff nice and tidy and everything else. That's their job, dude. If I stop doing that, they don't get paid. I am needed. I am giving jobs to this country.
Says somebody who's
motherfucker.
That and the fact
Their housekeeping jobs are usually not American anyway.
housekeeping. Look, that's
yeah. And if you remember the last time that we dealt with housekeepers, they were quite judgmental.
Holy shit! I forgot all about that.
I don't know this story.
Oh my god, dude! Fuck, I forgot all. So we. I'll let anything take away.
So we went to a wrestling show, War Wrestling up in Lima, Ohio. One of the Hall of Famers sitting right here next to me. Matter of fact, it may have been his induction weekend.
I think it was.
And after the show and everything, we went partying, and we had it was a good time.
Fucked up.
Those guys know how to party. There's some nice places to go up there. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we ate a lot, drank a lot, came back to the hotel. So I can't remember now who was first, but one of us got up in the middle of the night. Okay, I think it was me. And just took a massive, massive shit. The kind that I don't care if this thing was hooked to like a 10-inch pipe, it wasn't flushing. But it's the middle of the night, so what do? You go back to bed. Then
I woke up, and I also had to take a big, mean, gnarly shit. And I go in, and it was sizable, and I flush the toilet. And you know, normally, in a hotel room, the pressure's so strong, it's like pull your fucking hair in. Like,
It's like a plane.
it went. It made that noise. It just went, and I went. Somebody tried this before.
So we had stacked some massive shits up in this thing. And the next morning we wake up and we're like, okay, well, we're going to have to do something about this situation. We're looking around. We'll take care of ourselves. Nope, no plunger, no nothing. So we got to call the front desk. So we call the front
here's
desk.
The thing. At this time, I'm kidding on. I'm sleeping. He's awake and he's dealing with it.
Yeah, and first off, I know he's awake because time to time I hear him chuckling. He's putting the pillow over his head because like a little what is it, nymph or whatever. Just
I'm an info, right?
So I call the front desk and I'm like, yeah, it's embarrassing to call and ask that because it's like you don't want to just call down and be like, listen, we clogged this fucking thing. Like,
and dude, at this point, I've got the blanket over my head. I'm fucking crying.
like you can't just call and be like, hey, have you seen the commercial where they flush the 12 golf balls? You didn't buy that model. So I'm calling, I'm like, yeah. Plus, I have a customer service phone voice.
Yeah.
So the second I get on the phone, I'm like, hey, just wondering, would it be possible to send a plunger up to this room? Because it's pretty bad. And he's giggling under his pillow, pretending he's asleep.
Then there's a pause, and I just hear, no, just the plunger's fine.
Because they're like, no, we'll send somebody up to take care of it. And I'm like, I don't want to expose another human to what we did in there. Like, technically, it shouldn't be legal that they make anyone do that without some kind of a degree in biohazard and a suit. Like, it should look like the guys from the end of E.T. coming in, like the full suit to do this. But no, the knock on the door and this poor little old man standing there, and he's like, yeah, he's got the plunger with the plastic bag over the end. And he's like, yeah. I was like, you want me to take care of it? He's like, oh, no, I got it. So I'm, at this point, I know what's in there. And I know that I know what I've done before, and this is worse than anything I've seen.
Did you at least blame him for it?
I was sleeping.
I know, but I didn't want anything to do. I was just
I'd
like,
have blamed him, like, man, these fuckers did this, and they left it to me. They're all fucking hammered, passed out, sleeping.
I should have done that, but the amount of shame that I felt at this point was so strong that I didn't have any ability to go off book.
So this is what I hear. I hear Nathan kind of shuffle away.
Yeah, I'm trying to get around the corner like a grenade's getting ready to go off.
And I hear the guy open the door and he goes,
He gets in there and you literally hear, And it was the most judgmental that you've ever. Like, you could tell that this man, through that noise, had judged us and found us to be the worst people that he's ever met in his life.
And I was wide awake at that point, dude.
And that's when he was dying laughing, holding the pillow over his face. But after a good 5 minutes of work in there, he did finally get everything moving.
Yeah, they did flood the lobby though.
Matter of fact, and then 5 minutes later, from the other side of our bathroom, we hear one of our other buddies took a shit that smelled so gnarly it made him vomit.
What the fuck did you guys eat?
It's so much.
Everything.
It's so much booze.
And that was the night you guys were doing the car bombs that were.
Yeah.
They weren't making them right. So
Yeah,
like,
it looked like cottage,
curdled,
brown
yeah.
cottage cheese.
So you still drank them?
Yeah, I drank tons of them, and then Robbie fucking took off. And I went, love you, man, see ya. And he's like, see ya, buddy. And he took off real quick, and I didn't realize he'd left me with his fucking bar tab.
Yeah.
It was like $140. But this, so let me preface this. To why I would hate if that happened in a fucking camper.
Yeah.
So
See, that's just it. Is the camper? It's not that kind of plumbing system. It's just a big hole that just opens and down into the end of the tank. So I've not had any issues with it.
it's that chukiala.
Oh, it's disgusting.
So Kimmy Lou, who is now commenting, I had a friend poop her pants on a cruise, and she flushed her panties, and it messed up half the plumbing on the ship. That makes sense. That's
Damn.
You know, it's bad enough to flush like a tampon or something.
Don't get
To,
me
to,
started.
to send the whole panties down with it.
Who would flush tampons? That's just a fucked up thing to do. I mean, it's designed to stop leaks in a big tube.
Can I go one further than that?
Or a
So,
semi-sized tube.
My plumbing just fucking stopped one day.
Are we talking about your bowels or your actual plumbing?
No, in my home.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to get that. I'm snaking it myself, trying to get it. It wouldn't work. And had to call actual plumbers.
I know this.
And they fucking came out, dude. And the guy, he's this young guy, and he's like the happiest guy on earth. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? He's talking away, and he's like, you know, a lot of people don't want to do this job. They don't realize how much you get paid. So he's like snaking my toilet, and he's like, boom, 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 boom. He's like the chef.
In the rain.
He was like the chef from fucking the Muppets. He's so happy, and in his head he's going, $100 an hour, $100 an hour, $100 an hour, and it fucking he went, oh, I got something. Almost like it's like Christmas time. I'm like, yay, what do we get? And fucking, dude, he pulled it up, and it wasn't just tampons, but it was the plastic applicators.
What the fuck?
Gina just just flushed them down there, plastic applicators and all, and then fucking there was that, and then baby wipes don't flush that well apparently when they sit on top of plastic applicators.
Baby wipes aren't supposed to flush anyway.
Yeah.
I don't
Does
even
she know
flush
it
the
was a
ones that tell
toilet,
you
not
to
like
flush
a magical portal? It's not like a transporter. It's like once it goes down there, it's lost forever.
Oh no, but that's Gina's life, and I love Gina. You know that. I love her to death. But it's like, oh, that's terrible. Gone. Oh, it just magically appears in my world. Yeah, I'm so sad right now. But yeah,
Dude, that's fucked up. We had in basic training, we had Warrior Week. And I remember being out in Warrior Week, and this TI came in. I don't even know what time it was, but it had been dark for fucking hours. He came into the bathroom, which they had just like regular toilets in the bathroom. It wasn't like massive, like big things. And somebody had taken a massive number 2, clogged up a toilet. These 2 kids were in there, and they're laughing about it. When this TI comes in and he sees them laughing about it, and he told them that they now had to clean that toilet up because they were laughing in a polite way. It was a very polite way.
I bet.
Modern
and
Army.
these guys had to clean this massive fucking log out of a toilet at basic training. You don't know who the fuck that is.
Remember I was hiking with the Boys Brigade one
I
time.
hide from that stuff. Man.
And I was hiking, we were like,
What's the Boys Brigade? Is that Boy Scouts?
kind of, sort of, except it's like, I think it's a Protestant.
Kind of like a lemon party.
Lemon Party?
No, it's like Boy Scouts.
Was it part of the Catholic Church?
No, I think it may have been Protestant.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know at the time, man. Like, my mother didn't raise me one way or the next, either Catholic or Protestant or Greek Orthodox or nothing. But I joined that, and they took us away camping. And it was legit camping, like, you know, with the big old fucking canvas tents and everything, and like a mess tent. It was really cool. And then we went to go for a hike up this mountain, which really wasn't a mountain, just a big hill. And I had to really go to the bathroom, and the guy kept saying, "There's a restaurant at the top. Just make it to the top." And I couldn't make it to the top, so I ran into these little woods, and I crap all over the place, and I used my underwear to clean up, and I put my shorts back on, but it's the middle of summer, so it was like a cloud of flies behind my ass all the way up to the top of the hill, and there was no fucking restaurant, so I had to made it up that hill and just blasted in front of everybody, no trees or nothing.
Well, years ago, when I started camping with friends, we'd tent camp, and then over the years, some of us got quads. So I got a quad 4-wheeler. Then I only had it for about 2 months. I take it out to this camping trip. Big utility Kawasaki 650 brute force quad, you know. Very proud of this thing. I enjoyed it a lot. And I was younger, and it was one of the nicer things I owned in life. So very happy to have a quad out there. Now I can tool around the hills and stuff. And then when it's time to take a shit, you head over the hill, take your shit. So went out, and I took my shit, and I always have a, because I'm not practiced at standing and wiping. I was worried about, I'd kind of nestled against a tree to drop the deuce, but I'm like, okay, where am I gonna? Okay, so I went over, and I'm leaning back against the quad while I'm wiping, and the fucking fender broke. Not like. Oh, it popped down, or it gave something. Like, it snapped the plastic all the way up.
Oh, dang.
And just dropped me onto the shitty toilet paper.
Oh. Nice.
It was a humbling experience.
Wouldn't it happen if you said that?
So,
How old were you at that time?
probably 19, 20,
Really?
something like that.
How old were you in the
Boys Brigade thing?
yeah?
Like 12.
I want to say I was like 7 or 8 in Indian Guides. We had this thing called Indian Guides where we did like Indian shit. I shat my pants. Like I remember
What was the stuff?
sitting on a wall.
We did Indian shit.
We did.
Way to sum up a culture.
I don't think
Fuck you, you racist.
I don't think that's how they did it, Matt.
It's well,
I don't remember-
remember. Have the same kind of underwear I had on.
I've never seen a documentary where there's just a bunch of soiled fucking deer skins hanging up.
That's what would be my first merch shirt. I shat my pants in Indian Guides.
See if you did a Scottish accent.
With a
yeah.
teepee.
Arr,
I shat my pants
in Indian Guides.
That's the other thing we
Yeah,
shot.
Hardee's.
I see a picture with Sean Connery, and he's wearing like cowboy gear, and he's got arrows in his chest. It says, "I don't know what happened. All I did was call him Shitting Bull." Strange.
You're weird.
But yeah, man, I don't do that's that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. You're talking about the 4-wheelers and stuff like that, and just kind of heading out into the wilderness. I like the wilderness, but I like the equipment you can use in the wilderness to not have to be really wildernessy.
You mean like a
Just not
camper?
Just
You mean
not-
exactly. You just
not a
described
camper.
a camper, and as you realized it, you're like,
No.
pull the brake. I saw it.
If I no,
I saw it on your face.
If I'm outdoors and I'm
You
in the
can get him
wilderness,
talked into a camper.
I want no.
Yeah.
No.
My camper's a tent.
That's it, dude. I like if I'm going to be out in the wilderness and I'm going to be camping, I want to be camping, not glamping. You know what I mean?
I have an extra tent. You can come with us sometime.
I don't
Sleep
know
in the
about that.
tent. They can stay in the camper.
I know, but all these people wiping their arse sitting down, it's fucking weird.
or like Kimmy Lou heads.
I mean, that would
who
be-
said parking next to 5-spot washers.
Like if I won the lottery, which obviously is harder to do since you guys won't help me win it.
You fucking asshole! You haven't talked to me about it in a while. I would have given you cash to buy a ticket.
Bought another one today. Bought more today. Buy them every week.
Don't let people see the number.
I'm not. That's why I folded them that way.
Oh, okay.
But that's like that would be the kind of thing I'd love to do, man. Like just go in the middle of fucking everybody's like, oh, I'd buy this massive house and this really fucking fast car. And for me personally, man, just to be in like
A camper.
no,
You'd buy a camper. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm not buying.
If I won $1 million, the first thing that I would buy is a camper.
no for
That's
you,
what I'm hearing.
I'd buy you a really nice camper. With a really wide fucking toilet that goes all the way around. So
With
you
an
don't,
11-inch drain.
so you don't.
Here we go.
But that's kind of what I would want to do with that shit, man.
It sounded like Morgan Freeman doing it. Like it was.
There was so much behind it. It was a whole dialogue. But
No, dude, if the lottery, everybody's taken care of. Like if it's big enough, everybody's taken. I know we've talked about it. Like
I don't have a big list for it, man. Like I've got you two, and then I've got the same 3 people that even though we don't really talk, I made a promise that if I want it, I would absolutely still do that, man.
people be taken care of.
Like he
man.
said one time, like buy like an old golf course, like Lindale Golf Course or something. And
Somebody
just-
did.
Huh?
Somebody did.
Yeah, and it's done nothing with it.
Yeah.
But like buy a Lindale golf course or buy a golf course and like, everybody builds a house on the golf course kind of thing. And
I think that'd be fun.
here's what I would want to do.
Or buy a campground and then get everybody a camper.
That would be so mean. Do you think I want to be locked in something that small with my heathen family?
I'll get you 2. One for you and one for them.
Okay,
get them
that may
camper.
work. That may work.
You
I've
can
always
pull their
said,
camper behind yours.
I've always
Only difference is their camper only unlocks from the outside.
said everything inside is made of steel. Yeah.
Well, and you put in a sprinkler system that's really high pressure. You lock it, you kick the sprinkler system on super fucking high, everything gets washed. And then you open it up and they come
See,
out,
that
they're
would be
sparkling
nice.
clean.
I love my family, but they could fuck up a steel ball, But I've always said, man, like I'd never tell anybody I'd won the lottery. What it would be, everybody would get like a gold envelope. Got a gold envelope, and it's like, okay, we all have to meet in Vegas. And they open up the envelope, and it's just like this like big fucking like rat race all the way back to Cincinnati. There's like vehicles there, but you have to go.
It's a race.
Yeah, and you got
I'm
to
weaning.
clues and everything else, and you find your money on the way back, but you got to follow the clues. I'd like to do a big rat race thing, and everybody.
It's a super underrated movie, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Nom the car. Nom the car.
But and then all heads back
touching
to
it.
Cincinnati, just has a huge ass fucking
Anything
party.
with Rowan Atkinson.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did
John
you guys
Cleese.
get the original Blackadder over here?
Yeah.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
one of the greatest shows, man. I love the original Blackadder.
Blackadder's good.
What was the fucking guy's name again?
Bob.
Huh?
Bob.
No, it was his little dirty sidekick.
Lawrence.
No.
Jameis.
Sure, that's it right there.
Winston.
Yep.
Chris.
Every
Horace.
one of them. Yep.
Vernon.
God dang it.
Horace. You ever seen The Whitest Kids You Know?
I have not.
The show, The White. Oh, so good. There was one where the guy, hold on, where the lady gets in a wreck, and her pimp has to go to the hospital for her, and he's just like, "That's horrible." Would you say it was a horrific car crash? It was a great show.
Guess you have to see it.
No, you need to
Baldrick.
appreciate it.
Baldwin. Yeah.
That was the next one you were gonna guess.
Yeah, right after John. Baldrick. Very close names. Fantastic.
Baldwin.
Good stuff.
All dick.
Gershwin.
Gershwin. Dude, that was such a good show. And then they did Blackadder Goes Forth, which was the First World War in trenches. Love that shit. So good. What are you looking at right now? Whitest kids you know.
Whitest kids you know.
So when was the show around? Or is it still around?
No, I think it's over now.
Wasn't one of those shitty 90s things, was it?
Oh, it's
No,
a
it was
comedy
one of
show.
those shitty early 2000 things.
Was it a lot shittier version of Kids in the Hall?
Yeah, it was kind of like Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall was fucking terrible.
In 05, early 06, they sold the show to Fuse
Showed the
Network.
show?
I can only blame
it's
myself
basically-
for this right now.
It's
Toucan
basically
Dan
whose
over
line is it
Shut the
anyways
fuck
with
up.
structure.
It's called liver poisoning, okay? Yeah, no, they were good though, man.
Van
Like,
Life Wrestler, you goddamn right.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Vlogging
vlogging
van
is,
life.
but it sounds...
Video logging. It's like blogging, but with videos.
Oh, I thought somebody tied something to the bed and beat the shit out of
I
them.
mean, you could do that.
Okay. I mean, I don't understand that. That's disgusting.
How about it,
That's
man?
everything you
Video logging?
do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like blogging where you write down what you do daily, but vlogging, you video what you do daily.
Ah.
Video logging.
Who wants to watch a video of Rory cutting down trees? Video logging.
That took a second. That took a
Jesus
second.
Christ, we just lost 2 viewers because of that.
No
Terrible.
shit.
We're just under 2,200 now.
That was
Guys are
bad.
wrong.
Just under 20.
That's the magic number, man. 2,200. If you can get some chick wearing a pair of shorts and like a wife beater playing on like really badly on the piano, and it says 310,000 views, I don't understand how.
Do you think it would work for me?
I think,
Pretty hot in a bikini. I've seen myself.
bro. I tell you right now, we could advertise that. That would be.
I think we
Daddy,
should.
would you
I
like
think we
some
should try it.
sausage? Would you like some sausage? There's a lot of things that you guys say that just give me chills.
I'd watch that. Yeah.
If I did that in a short pair of shorts and a fucking WUD Podcast T-shirt, we might get some more views.
I
But
think
I'm not willing to sell
may be-
myself.
TikTok may have been created for you.
Yeah,
No, I can't do those stupid fucking dances. Like,
you don't need to.
You don't have to do that. You just need a piano and a bikini.
And a sausage.
And
song.
Daddy
I
sausage
like some
song.
sausage.
Yeah, and then just take it everywhere else. You don't even need to change the shtick. You just need to put it in different areas. Like one minute you're sitting in a bar, and then you're at the top of a fucking mountain.
Change my pants every once in a while.
Well, yeah, Jesus Christ. I don't know. man.
Would you like some sauce? That's going to take a while to get out of my head.
No, it's not. You'll be fine. I'll be going later.
Yeah, I'll be moving on here in a second. Anyway. Fuck's sakes. Anyways, I know this is a hard cut.
Now, hard cut.
Yeah.
Have you started doing that?
No, well, so here's
Hey,
the
we
deal.
all
talk.
get sad sometimes, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
You can tell us about it.
Start with a light cut.
No.
Yeah, don't do it so hard. Do it for attention first, and then go deeper.
So side to side and then straight up when I want to prove a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got dark.
Results.
That got dark. This one's gonna get kicked quick.
This will feel it. Not on YouTube tomorrow.
But listen, if anybody's watching this and they do want to like get mad about that, humor is
Yeah.
what gets us to not do stupid shit.
Don't want you to hurt yourself. Just want you to
Similar to
fuck
that.
off.
I actually support you. I don't think it was right, and I'm going to start a fund to fight it. So send us money, and we will take that money and we will fight this kind of terrible humor.
Or, wow, we were not designed for that fight, man. Or you can send us that money and buy merch.
See you, Bouncing Bobby. Love you, man.
We're terrible humans.
He's got to go.
Hey, see
Hey, Bobby.
He's got a big deal to take care of. What you could do is give us that money for merch. You're looking for some merch ideas. So as of right now, there's a young gentleman you know called Blake Thornton, who is now actively wearing the WUD Podcast shirt.
Is he?
And so is David Varney. And the other one was for Jacob McGahee. And there'll be other people getting WUD Podcast shirts. So, with that being said,
I'm gonna make some stickers soon.
The one I have a request for our merch. If we really get into this,
No, we are getting into it.
Yeah.
I try and support people, and I try and go and I try and buy their merch. I want to wear a shirt for them, and they always stop at 3 fucking X.
Not us, baby.
That's what all I'm
Not
asking
us, baby.
is that if we're gonna do it, then we cover at least through 5X.
I want to
Okay.
see 6.
And quite frankly, yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
want to see 6.
I don't think that just because I'm 5X that we should stop at 5X. I think it should be at least 6X.
I want a fucking moo bro. I want a WUD Podcast moo.
Fuck. Like a cow?
You never seen a moo? You know what a moo is?
No, I know what a moo is.
I know what a fifi is. What is a
My grandma always wore a moo,
fuck is
and
a
then there was there's an episode of The Simpsons where he gains
or a
so much
moo-moo.
weight that he gets on disability. He can't go to work, and all he can wear is moo-moos.
The regular clothes don't fit you, so it's kind of just like a big, large dress type thing. It's a moo-moo.
So you could have just said a big, large dress type thing.
Well, yeah, but why would he say that when they're called moo-moos?
It's a moo.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Like, hey, there's these denim tube things that for your legs. Yeah, they call them jeans. That's why I call them jeans, because that's what they are.
So my thing is, like, what apart from moo-moos and shirts, what else do you think for Fifi is a prison slang term for artificial vagina? God dang, dude, where have you been?
First off, why are
I
you
was-
putting that up for just us to see, and the viewers don't have to
Yeah,
deal
I
with
was-
this crazy
Good
shit?
point.
I was in prison for 4 months and couldn't tell you what the
This
fuck
was
that is.
also a military thing, okay? We
Yeah.
had those too. I forgot how to do this. Oh, there it is.
Do you have a nickname for your ass? Was it Fifi? It's a military thing.
Hey,
too.
every one of us was, man. Look, I closed everybody else off except me. Hi, guys. This is me.
This is my favorite view of the podcast yet.
Dang.
Yeah, no, that was a military thing, too. You had that. Because that's, I mean, you kind of lonely sometimes.
I'll bet. I've been on the road. I get it.
I wasn't a submariner, so I didn't have boyfriends. You know?
That's funny. 10 submariners not watching from the 2,200 people on here. We're
down.
joking. But yeah, man, what other kind of merch? So
Well, the one site we were talking about earlier, like with the one site where you have your designs that you give them, and then it puts them on there. I know that's what one of Kimmy Lou Who's friends does.
Well, I would say, without a doubt, given my love of pinch caps,
Yeah,
that a WUD pinch cap would be a
Would it just be
something that I
something at
would
the
like.
back?
Hmm?
Something at the back of it?
Yeah, just like this one.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, that pinch cap, gotcha. That's just called a bonnet back home.
A bonnet?
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 Isn't that like the hood of a car?
No, that's a bonnet. That's a bonnet.
And they say fucking English is the most fucking confusing language in the world.
Yep. Good thing.
Bonnet, bonnet, Bennett, Bannet.
Good thing I don't speak it that often.
I was going to say, it's confusing enough, but then to hear it in a Scottish accent.
Fuck. Yeah, I need to work on that. If I had got, look how flushed you are.
No, I was laughing because I just got outed.
Jason and Grandma and Grandpa contradicts you saying you didn't have boy. Oh shit! That closet door was kicked open by your daughter.
No, she's saying I didn't have boyfriends.
Oh, you didn't have boy. Oh, I misread that.
Yeah.
Sorry on him.
It says it contradicts you saying you didn't have boyfriends.
Nah, I've been a one-woman kind of guy my entire life.
I didn't say you were more than one woman. I just want to know. I just want to know how many men as well. I am a one-woman man
Strong woman.
and 17 fellas.
I'm a single man, which means I only play with myself. Nobody else does anymore. Hashtag dry spell.
Which brings me up to what's on the screen right now.
I ain't about that, man.
You got a rubber glove, some ice, and a fucking thing. You can make it a frigid bit. Let's get that one.
No. See, when I broke my neck, like my hands are almost numb, so every day's a stranger, man. I'm all good.
That's a good thing about carpal tunnel. You get the surgery, just twist your hand.
Can't grab it too tight, but you know it's not yours.
So sometimes I wear gloves because my fifi gets tired.
Anyways, merchandise.
Merchandising.
Yeah, anybody who wants to come up with shit.
the
Like,
towel.
Yeah, the seven of you that
flamethrower.
the 7 of you that watch this, surely you guys have some good ideas.
7, don't overestimate.
Yeah. Well, if we were consistent, if people could dominate, we'd have at least 10. And Scottish Will's not been on here today. Which
I
is
know,
surprising.
but it's also later. Right
Yeah,
now.
I was gonna say we had to move it
Later.
back a bit.
Yeah, but that's still only what? It's almost
That's
10.
late for him.
It's almost 10 o'clock his time.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
Let me
late
see
for
that lazy
that.
bastard. And by the way, I have to hold my phone this far away just so I can read it because I'm old. So fuck off.
I mean, you're wearing your sunglasses. Are those not like bifocals or something?
No, I have bifocals. Only Milan. No, he didn't.
I should have wore a hat today too. Like, I feel left out.
There's still time.
No, I don't want to get up. I want people to see my swimming trunks.
There's a bar at waist height now. You'll be
Yeah, I
okay.
know.
Well, for me being so short, it's a little bit lower, a little bit higher in waist height. So.
You're like 4'8" now.
Yeah, dude, I'm shrinking bad. I really am, and my feet are getting wider. I just the weight being forced down on them, spreading my feet.
I mean, that's
I'm waiting
normal.
for the first day that we're just standing there talking and someone randomly asks you where to find the yellow brick road.
I was hurtful, man. I cut deep.
I tell you.
Fucking
He
hell.
whips out a lollipop. What?
That's not uncommon, we know. I've probably got some in my pocket right now. Maybe. It was Easter yesterday. Did you guys eat a shit ton of your kids?
No, he didn't get a whole bunch. He got some.
So I started overbuying years back just to protect their baskets from me because I know who I am. Like my kids each get an Easter bunny, and then I bought 2 to protect them from me.
What do you mean Easter bunny? Just a big chocolate?
The chocolate bunnies.
That's not all they get, though.
Well, they get all kind of other candies and it's all kinds of stuff. But I always buy like double what it takes to make the baskets, so that I've got a supply that I can go through.
Or
It
the
keeps
other
their
thing you can do
they're
is
safe.
you can buy stuff and put in their basket that you know they don't like. And then they're sharing with you, which is Easter Sunday, sharing's caring. And you don't need to
Here you
spend
go,
quite as
little
much.
Johnny. That's a ribeye. That's a ribeye and steak potatoes.
What is it?
That Easter bunny must love you.
My kids are both at the age now where they're past, it's like, oh, we believe it's real. It's like right now it's just like, hey, we're still getting free shit, right? So absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to take the, so like this year there were Easter socks in the basket because they both needed fucking socks.
Fucking Ian get I had to renew his pass to Kings Island. Fuck my life, dude. It is not cheap. So
If you want to have fun these days,
I got
it's
the
not
socks
cheap.
on sale.
I fucking $400 later.
That's a
Because,
lot of socks,
well,
man.
The pass is $135, and that's if you've had a pass before, or $115 or some shit like that. Then it's $185 for the food plan.
The what?
Food plan. Cause
What is it?
Food.
Food? Not food plan?
Sorry. Food.
Let's eat some food.
How'd you guys say food?
Elmer food.
Yeah, food.
Kind of like dude with an F. Dude.
You guys fucking all up, man. Like,
What are you talking about?
when you came out of the shower today, and you were like,
Were you watching me?
Yeah. What did you look in? What was that big glass reflective thing you looked in?
The mirror.
A mirror.
Mirror.
A mirror.
The mirror.
Like
Mirror.
the cat or the space station. Which one would that be? It's not a mirror.
That's the mirror.
MIRROR. Mirror.
That's the mirror. Mirror.
Mirror.
Mirror.
Mirror. Sounds the same. Mirror.
That's not even. You're not saying it's Scottish
Mirror.
though. You're overpronouncing it. Scottish. Look in the mirror.
It's a mirror.
I see him down the mirror.
Wouldn't it be mirror?
Hey,
Mirror.
mirror.
It's not mirror. It's mirror.
Isn't that the Ukrainian plane? The mirror.
It was.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's
Not
it.
anymore.
Now it's in pieces.
Yeah,
Right.
it has no front end at all. They're
is
saying if it hadn't taken a direct hit to the front end, it would have been all right. But she toast. They'll build another one. Well, they won't. Maybe we should
You probably will.
build a big anti-model. I mean, it was cool.
I
shit.
remember you trying to build a model rocket. You had to call me over. I don't think you're going to build a Mira.
Bro, I watched that video the other night, like 2 nights ago. It came up on my what's that called? My memories. And dude, this thing was cool as shit.
Rocket?
Oh yeah, yeah.
One of those home rocket kits that
Yeah.
you get with the
With the actual little rocket engine?
yeah,
Yeah.
the solid
fun.
state rocket engine.
Yeah.
It went up, 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 and stayed up, in a fucking tree.
Yeah, it drifted into the tree line.
And 2 years later, we were walking the dog, and it was laying right in front of us, and but it was mush. It was
Oh,
mush. That
that's
thing
not-
was cool as shit.
Yeah, they're really only like really dense cardboard usually, or like fiberboard.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, a
it
little
was
bit
so
of
cool.
little plastic tip with the
Yeah.
parachute.
Yeah.
It went a lot higher than I thought it was gonna.
Oh, they go really high. You can get them with cameras too, so like you can like put a camera really
Oh,
high.
that's neat.
Yeah.
That if I was going to have a hobby, that would be it. That'd be cool.
Mine's RC planes. I've always loved RC cars too, like trucks and shit, which would be fun because like you can go flying through the yard and you don't kill yourself. But like RC planes, and I keep seeing shit on YouTube and stuff for them. It's E-Flight something.
I know a guy that's
Electric
got
planes.
a shit ton of RC planes.
Dude,
You?
No,
love them.
Mike Poole.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Pool
Yes, he has like an entire separate garage. That's
I've
his
heard about that,
RC plane
ones?
hangar.
Yeah.
Dude, my brother had
Badass.
an RC plane.
Shout out to Mike Poole, by the way.
Much like the rocket, we get it jammed in a tree because we turned on the controller on the actual controller.
Yeah.
And I didn't turn on the controller on the plane, and it just can't fucking go. We never seen it again.
Really?
Yeah, never seen it again. Gone.
Dude. Like, look at some of these things. This one.
Yeah, there's legit jet
The
engine
A10.
ones too.
Well, and all these are all ducted fans.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pop this up here so you can actually see. But they're all ducted fans.
Just make it full screen. They don't need to see us.
Horizon Hobbies.
Nobody cares.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we're big
Right?
stupid puds anyway.
Ah,
There you go. RC planes. This is what I want to try to get into. Like, I want my cars back because I always had like little Traxxas Stampede like RC cars and shit.
Oh
They
yeah,
were
no,
so fun.
you should legit maybe reach out to Mike, or I've been telling him for like 2 years I want to come out and see him fly them, maybe fly one.
Yeah.
He said he'll launch it and get it up high enough that I can take over.
Yeah. So look at that. $219 for an F-15 64 millimeter.
because I was
EF.
inverted.
That's electric duct fan. That's an F-14.
Same shit.
That's a Tomcat. This is an Eagle.
Change the name all you want.
Yeah,
Same
and
fucking
so they're like really, really dense foam. And there was an A10 in here too.
One's a
There's the
single seater. The
F-16.
other one has a Rio.
pure goose.
F-16. Where's
Pure
the
fucking
A10? There was an
goose,
A10
R.I.P.
too.
Goose.
You know what? I'm not
When
going
is that new movie out yet? The new Top Gun?
Like it
It's
comes
coming
out.
out.
It's coming out, but it's not out yet.
Eventually. Yeah, look at that. $179. You got to get your own controller and stuff.
Which is probably $700.
Yeah, they're cheap. But that's 30 millimeter electric ducted fans. Like you can launch it by hand, or you
So
can let it
almost the
take
size
off
of the
from
cannon.
ground. 30, yeah, no shit. It is. It is. That's the GAU 8's a 30 millimeter.
You can
red.
launch it right out of your Fifi.
Yeah, right out of the Fifi. You just
Right
thrust
at
it
your-
right out of there,
right at your
man.
prison pussy. Beautiful. Matt
That's
sinks
funny.
boats.
Speaking of sinking boats, the Moscow. No, I'm not going there.
Dude, no.
But yeah, look at that thing. Isn't that awesome?
That is pretty
What's it
fucking
mean by Matt sinks boats? Do you have an RC boat that didn't make
I
it?
did have an RC boat that didn't make it. Rory, is that why you brought that up? Did I
No,
tell you
it
that
says
story?
right up there. You
I'm guessing that's
chode.
Oh, holy shit! I haven't looked up in a while. Yeah, actually, in an apartment complex pretty close to here, when we lived in condos here in Eastgate, I was driving my Typhoon 2. It was a something I'm going to bring up to show you because I was very proud of this thing. It was awesome. It was
I also had a
hovercraft.
remote control boat. It was not a hovercraft. It was like a speedboat, but I loved that thing. It's in
Dude.
my attic somewhere still today.
I loved it. I loved it. See, look at that. $85, dude. Jump on it, bro.
Get it. Buy it right here on the show.
No,
Buy it
I ain't
live.
got the money to do that
Saving
shit. See, there's the
15%.
Typhoon hovercraft.
I remember that.
Right? And I don't remember if that was exactly what mine looked like or not. But it had a thing on the
Where's
top.
the skirt?
No,
you
that
would
doesn't
push.
look like
It's
yours.
underneath. That one's ripped.
above the water.
That's why it's cheap. Yeah, that doesn't look like mine. It's not underwater. Anyways, I was running that on the pond at the apartment complex above where our condos were.
and there were ducks that were fighting, so I wanted to ram the ducks that were fighting, and I rolled it out there towards them, and then the battery started dying, so it lost air. And that was a badass Typhoon 2, like freaking mean RC hovercraft.
I think the boat. I don't know if it was. I think it was Nikko. Nikko. Was that a brand back in the day?
Nikko? I don't remember Nikko.
I don't know.
There's the batteries. There was a battery with like a Nikko or something like that.
Maybe it was a
remember
Nikko battery in the.
So I just watched that.
But you only had to charge it for like 8 hours, and then you could use it for 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah, no, the batteries.
strong
It took a
back in
long
the day,
time
man.
to charge, and you didn't get much time.
those like
playing.
old nickel metal hydrate batteries.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Dude, we should all go and get our pilot's license.
No, because I know my luck. I'm a damn good mechanic, and I know I could fix one. But it's not going to be that. That's the problem.
I've actually been.
Oh my
looking
gosh!
at-
Let me turn that off.
I
That's
have
going to be
to,
crazy.
and I'll tell you why. Because I've seen a couple of 172s in really good condition for like 70 grand.
See?
Look, there it is. There it is.
Well, they can't see it.
can't
We're
see it.
I'm
there
opening
we
it.
go.
God
Okay.
dang, guys,
Jeez,
calm
man,
down.
It's part of a show.
Calm down. Part of a show, you jerks. Jeez. Look at that. Look at that thing, man.
Yeah,
Is it
welcome
sick?
to
Go a
the
little
WUD
faster,
Podcast,
please.
where we do unboxing of 1990s.
That was worth it. Somebody get hurt.
Damn, Rory, that's rude.
Yeah, people getting hurt's hilarious.
Yeah, true. I want to see a video of it actually moving. Come on, you jerk, drive it. Maybe it's broke. I bet it's broke.
Dude, he just used
No, it's not
his-
broke. It just turned around. See?
There it is.
Look at it. Look at it go.
Wow, that's shit.
It was just as uncontrollable as any hovercraft ever. Hovercrafts, you don't really steer so much as just gently
guide.
suggest.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
Like,
it.
and hope.
excuse me, Mr. Hovercraft, I'd like to go over there eventually. And it
kinda
may
like
or
the-
may not listen.
It's kind of like racing armadillos,
It's
which is going to be part of my leadership book, Racing
All
Armadillos.
right, Let's.
tibbity tabbity,
you
tabbity
have a
tibbity.
leadership book?
Yeah, I told you about my leadership book.
It's going to be the smallest
It's-
book of all time.
It's gonna have
Chapter 1, Racing Armadillos.
yeah, racing
Chapter 2,
armadillos.
Let them
The
do
end.
what
No, there was other ones. There was leading a horse to water and
There was-
forcing
there-
it to drink.
There was your boat full of holes.
Sinking
Yeah,
a
there's
sinking
a
a
holy
typhoon.
There was a holy boat.
There's a holy
You
boat.
could have plugged with armadillos.
What's the best way to stop this boat from sinking? Drill a hole in that guy's ship. It's gonna be a great It's gonna be a great book. You guys, you know what? Say what you want, but it's gonna be a fucking top seller.
That'd be part
I
of the
very
merch.
much look forward to reading it.
It's
and
gonna be
I
top seller.
absolutely plan on saying what I want.
Plan on doing what?
Well, hey, I'm going to have to get ready to leave the bar.
It was big. They later found it in that. I didn't think we found it. I didn't
Found
think
a
it was
no, they found a
found.
safe in that pond. They said.
Oh, they found a safe in the pond. Yeah, there was a body in it.
Was there?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah,
That's funny.
there was a body.
I'm not buying
It
it.
wasn't a body. No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still finding it funny.
That's vicious, man. You shouldn't find that.
All right, so hey,
kind of.
I'm going to get me out of this bar because I got to go make some ribs.
Did you make your ribs last night?
Nope.
Why?
Because I didn't. I went in the
Great.
house. I started drinking some
reasoning.
pretty hard liquor. By hard liquor, I mean I made 3 really strong margaritas.
I do like margaritas.
Me too, but it gave me
But
heartburn.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's my problem. Is I get acid reflux from
Yeah,
or reflux.
I get
from
a
'em.
real bad heartburn, and it kept me up all
So
night.
going back around to how you also sit when you pee.
But I wasn't that drunk. I was just drunk enough that I could put my hand on the sink to balance myself. Right in the water, dude.
See, I thought that
Nice.
I'm
be
fucking
nice
mind
to
blown.
take
Like,
a-
seriously, like, am I there's nobody. I thought that's just a regular thing where people wipe their ass standing up. Dude, go on Facebook, YouTube, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
else
please
you
leave
have.
us a comment on this
And
one
let
because
us
we
know, because-
genuinely would like to know do you wipe standing up or do you wipe
how
sitting down
Don't put
like
how
a
do you
normal
wipe-
person?
How do you wipe your ass?
How to wipe your butt,
No, why don't you
according
just
to
go
a
on
doctor.
Just go on there, just Google it and be like, how do most people do it? Because I thought everybody stood up to wipe their ass.
How to wipe your butt. How to properly wipe your ass 101.
That guy's wiping his head.
He's giving you an example. See? I don't know what that is. I don't know why he's wiping his
Well,
head.
that one's standing up.
How to Wipe Your Butt by Sylvester Live.
Well, I'm really just that's
Do you remember the old Clay wrestling show
yeah,
with fucking Judge Mills Lane?
yeah, and Stone Cold.
That looks like a video someone made to watch while using a Fifi.
That's probably true.
Oh, no, no.
Disgusting.
Hey guys, it's been a pleasure.
Masterclass on how to wipe your ass. I have blood when I wipe. Rory, there you go, buddy.
All right, I think we need to have a challenge next week. Can we talk about shit less
Yes,
I mean,
and asses and?
we're fucking 4 heavy middle-aged guys. It encompasses a whole lot of our existence.
Well, I mean, here's
who's
the thing.
the fourth one?
Here's the thing: is if we turn the camera off, we shut down the recording.
My bad.
Listen, guys, we're 4
Is
heavily
that a shot at my weight?
middle-aged people.
Is that a fat joke?
That's a moo joke.
It's like, hey, Matt, Rory, and the other 2 guys.
I forgot. Is it Jamie, the tech guy?
Jamie, fucking that piece of shit.
Fucking
You guys going on his goddamn Omni mics. What a bitch.
Right, that guy sucks. Who offers those things up?
Oh, Christ. Yeah, let's do talk next week. Let's talk about us winning the lottery next week. And
We'll talk
We're
about
not-
how we're buying campers.
What we're gonna do?
let's talk about
Campers for everybody.
how you made John Lushak almost cry by telling my fishy face story. We'll tell that next week.
Well, we can tell that one at some point.
Yeah.
Fishy face.
We'll tell it next week.
It can wait.
It can wait. It can wait. Well, if we get to 2,200 viewers, we'll do the.
We just went up one.
We
just got a fourth one.
There we go. We're at 21.
Hello, fourth viewer.
Well, we'll do the chopstick story, and then when we get 4,400, we'll do the fish face story.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, the ones that did. Please share this with your friends. Let them know where to find us. Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. Give us a like, comment, especially the comment on I want to know, do you stand and wipe up or do you sit down and wipe up?
I just didn't know there was another way.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to get this. I want to know if I'm doing it wrong, but I don't think I am.
The only wrong way is if you leave doo-doo in your butt. I just leave blood.
Ew.
I'm and again, I'm assuming that you're leaving doo-doo because you're talking about the blood cleaning the doo-doo away.
And we don't even need the poll about whether or not
No
I'm
polls.
manly for sitting
Nope,
to
you're
pee
a
at my
bitch.
own house.
No, as if you want to sit down and pee,
I'm
sit
a
down
man,
and pee.
bitch.
That's not weird. Now, standing and wiping?
I'm peeing.
Standing and wiping? How you gonna wipe between clenched butt cheeks?
I ain't peeing sitting down. I'm doing one more squat because I'm a man.
I'm working on my glutes while going to the bathroom. Check out my calf muscles when I pee.
Anyways, been fun.
It's been really good.
This is
Find
the WUD
us.
Podcast.
Oh yeah, don't forget we love you.
Yeah, and you gotta turn it off.
I do love it.
Right?
Shut
I
up.
love everybody.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ.